Well, he's gotta change the narrative by realizing he's the guy on the camera.
Then you turn it over. You're actually responsible for giving up a touchdown the other way.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a quarterback that is confident, poised, can deliver a pass, 3 seconds step back, and then make the throw. Unfortunately, that's not happening.
No. He looks like he's not up for this. And it's going to cost him a lot of money.
It's too bad.
He looks like he's not up for this.
Whoops, a little bit of echo. But verifying that we are online.
Oh, we're live?
We're live.
Okay, good.
All right, gents. Terrible first half for the Vikings.
It was rough. It was rough for us homers.
Very disappointing. Very disappointing. We feel like we had a chance a couple times, but couldn't do it.
How many of the guys in that Viking locker room with all of the amazing inspirational chats that KOC can give truly believe that they're going to come back and steal this game, being 21 points down? Are they 21 down? Yeah.
I don't know.
3 scores down.
Unless you've done that multiple times throughout the season, it's hard to believe that can happen.
You got to have Josh Allen or even Kirk Cousins was pretty good at coming back, but
I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it.
The Rams took a hit with losing Big B.
Yeah,
but their defense just seems like
solid.
They're causing problems for us.
Yeah. I mean, how many sacks did Darnold get that half? Was it 5, 4? It's up there.
Yeah, too many. But again, I'd say half of them are on him. He's got to make faster decisions.
Way faster.
Especially on fourth down. You can't sit there and hang around.
And then fumbling the ball didn't help, and that in turn into a touchdown. So,
but he's not. It's very congruent with not being confident. Is he's not making good decisions and he's not making them fast, and he has to do that. Yeah. He cannot.
I think Wags is in here. I don't know if he's here to gloat, but I think he's almost as upset as we are. But
no,
he called it. He knew it.
I'm not emotional, so we're good here. Pretty much called this from the start. I could read a text I gave to two of my friends or two guys I work with that are there. I said that the Rams are going to win by a score of 42-14, and that Stafford was going to be 28 of 32 for 375, 4 touchdowns.
What gave you the confidence? What gave you the confidence?
In that, I just our interior offensive line and defensive lines have been exposed over the past 2 weeks, and you can say all you want about speed, Jeff, and all that, and decision making. You have no time. I've been watching the Manning cast, and I listen to Bill Belichick and what he has to say. It's like you don't have a chance. He goes, it's just it's over before the play starts. So this is a team-wide issue, and it's happening at both sides of the ball.
So let me ask you this, Wags. So why is it that they were able to get away with it for so long in the season without it being pretty much pointed out like it is now?
Well, it gets to be big boy football right now where you start playing really good teams all the time. And, think about it this way. The Vikings lost, 3 games in the regular season?
Yeah.
2 of them to Detroit, 1 of them to LA. They lost to Detroit at home by 2 points. They go out to LA the following week, lose to the Rams. Last week, they got buried by Detroit. this week they're going to play that same team that beat them. It's the same series of teams. Those are only two teams that they struggled with, and shocking, those are the two teams they're losing to. Like, so, I mean, to me, it's just that's pretty much how you see it. I mean, he is 13 of 16 when he has a moment. That's pretty impressive. I mean, 13. I'd take 13 of 16 all day long. That's 26 of 32.
I feel like every team has elevated their game, especially right now, like you've talked about. But the only two teams that really haven't is the Vikings and the Packers.
Yeah.
So we really need to kind of.
I would just say they don't match up inside against these guys, these two teams. Let's
you're absolutely right, Wags. Interior O line and interior D line are absolute.
We're great on the edge. We're great on the edge on the D line, and we get all of that. But I just feel like the between the guards are getting blown away on the pass protection. It's just non-existent, and it's really hard to get things going. So, but again,
hypothetically, if Cashman gets that touchdown, are we in this game?
No, because I don't think anything else changes. You can't change those matchups.
Yeah,
I mean, we're in it because we'd have 10, it'd be 24-10.
And getting the ball half.
You know what I mean? It's just
we're not competing at all.
Yeah. Well, I think they're competing. I just don't think they're as good inside as the other team is.
Yeah. I mean, you see the blank looks on their faces.
Yeah. Look at Jefferson.
Well, I mean, I know when
you on the bench with his head down.
Deer in the headlights.
Athletic endeavors, Jeff. I know in your athletic endeavors, you've had games that haven't worked, and you've had the same look where you were a little bit shocked with that too. So I know you've experienced it too. I mean, it's not Jack loves it. But it's one of those things where I just think, sometimes it comes together and sometimes it doesn't. There are other teams out there this past weekend that got absolutely buried as well. And, you could just see it coming here. I mean, it's been pretty much the only team that's unseeded or that was not a top 4 seed that will have won. Vikes aren't going to win this game. Are the Washington Commanders. They're the only team that's seeded lower than 4 that won in both conferences. So there's something to be said about that too. But I can't say that this is a bad year. I think a 14-win season, second most wins in franchise history, is something to be pleased with, and there's a lot to build off here for next year.
But like you said before, Wags, the only thing it really gets is it gets a coach extended and a GM extended. Otherwise, this year will go down like the last Sam that took us to 5-0. What was that guy's name? The Native American quarterback.
Bradford.
But it's like Sam Darnold will not be really remembered much.
There are two lenses.
I'll hold Case Keenum in a closer place to my heart than him.
Yeah, but he got a Rolex out of the
emotional victory. But you know what? It's so funny because if your theory is true, then you are more than fine with them getting their asses completely handed to them in Philadelphia. I mean that shouldn't be a memorable season. He was overmatched. He was terrible.
Yeah,
he really wasn't terrible. It's just the Vikings were overmatched. And I don't think LA
will win in Philly either. And I don't think we would have.
I wouldn't count them out. I think you're underestimating their defense. I don't think you're respecting the LA defense very much. It's really good. It's young. It's fast. It's good. I don't think anybody in the league is giving them a lot of credit. I think their defense is very, very good.
I like their defense a lot, and it's true. They are young and they are meshing at an early age, and I think they're going to do really well in the next couple of years too. They're going to grow together. This is just the beginning of greatness for them.
The truth is there's a couple of things I think that you can look at this stuff at. There's the lens that the fans look at it as, which really doesn't matter. And then there's a lens of what ownership, management, and what they walk out of the room with, because they're the ones that might have the best roadmap for what needs to happen. And I just really think when they look back on this season, there's a lot of really good stuff that they can go from. By the way, the McVay run down the sidelines, I thought we had enough of that with Fleck. Do we really need to see that? Did you see that sprint? That was the most non-athletic sprint I've ever seen. It was awful. I mean, you look like Forrest Gump. So, anyway.
Can anyone explain this to me? This whole move? What is that? They make a good catch, a good run, and then they're like doing this. What does this mean? I know what I think it means, but what does it mean?
I have no idea.
I think that's.
We all see it, but I don't know.
What do you think it means?
It's giving the old fuck you.
Oh, I don't know.
Or maybe that's this.
I don't think that's Jefferson's style.
So
I don't like it. Honestly, I don't like it.
I don't like it either. But I don't
even know what it means.
I've asked some people what it means. I don't know if it means first down or whatever, but it's pretty lame.
Agreed.
Where's
lame.
Peanut?
But now that the game's sort of out of hand, I'm thinking about some of the side drama that might exist out there, like
For
the fact
sure.
that Cam Akers was drafted by the Rams and then cut because he hit on the head coach's wife.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she's like a walking 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so they
Didn't
decided to
know
cut
that.
him.
So
Where do you get this shit from? Like where do you, I mean, like,
he's on the inside.
What's
the inside?
What's the TM 30 mile zone?
He's part of the Illuminati, dude. He's part of the Illuminati.
Jeff, you live in your own world of TMZ. It's wild. It's wild.
Hey, I do know that he knows a ton of people, so he knows somebody for everything.
Well, fellas,
all right, guys.
this was a good one.
Where is Peanut?
I don't know. Peanut's just he lamed out on us here.
He's licking his wounds.
He's licking his wounds.
He didn't want to face it.
Listen,
Does he have a drinking problem?
I'm gonna shred
It
him.
is after 8.
You have to
I'm
shred
gonna
him.
him beyond recognition.
Somebody needs
He's
to.
gonna be so shredded on our next pod, the beard's totally cut off, so he can't even
I'll
recognize
bring the razor.
Hey, good stuff. Peanut didn't want to deal with it, did he? No. Or he's so lit up like a Christmas tree he can't put two words together.
Everyone just start texting him.
See, I think I was like Peanut back in the day. Optimistic, but if the Vikings lost, it crushed me. Now I just grab another cocktail.
I mean, truth is, it is a 3-score game. There is a whole half, what you guys said, and you never know. I mean, there's an old playbook.
Now you're starting to have a positive attitude. I like it.
No, but there's the old playbook in the NFL. You always see it where one team gets out to the big lead at the half, and then the fortunes reverse, and it gets really close and that type of thing. But I don't know. We'll see. I think because we're forced to have to pass, they're going to be able to tee off a lot more.
Yeah.
Are you watching the Manning cast?
You know who was good at that was Cousins.
Only thing to watch.
Yeah. We were watching Manning cast, but it was like 10 seconds behind.
Or more.
Yeah, it's because they're bringing in a feed of the game live.
Yeah.
I do a Manning cast. We have the same issue.
Okay.
I mean, we do.
Sorry,
have
Jeff.
JC, what's it called? Is it called the Wagon Train cast?
No, it's called the Power Play.
Okay.
That's
did they dress Daniel?
Did you get the rights to the name?
The Power Play?
Yeah.
Why, are you going to steal it or something?
No, I'm just saying it's been used before.
Oh, well, go for it. It's Sandman Hockey TV Power Play, so that's never been used before. I don't think anyone's ever used MN Hockey TV power play, so I think
who's playing live right now on the game?
Oh, Jared Allen's going to be in the house on the cast. A very despondent Jared Allen, as he's going to be joining the fray with these two. I am really going to be sad though to see Belichick go. He was just such a great knowledge and so fun to watch. With all of his dryness, but just his knowledge bombs were amazing, and you learn so much about the game, maybe that you wouldn't have known or understood, and to know he can't do it. When they're saying their goodbyes, did you guys see that? It kind of it bummed me out.
I didn't see that.
It was that Martin Paul on Monday night when he was on. I watched every time they were on. This is awesome. So there's more positivity for you there, JC.
Who was it, Gifford?
What?
Who are you talking about?
No, he's talking about Belichick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they brought one of his players in as coach today.
Vrabel.
Yeah.
See that McCarthy was let go?
Yeah. McCarthy was let go. I think he wanted to be let go.
I think it was mutual the way they were saying it.
I think it's run its course.
I think he goes to Chicago.
Oh,
I don't know.
That would be.
They actually think Rhodes may go to not Rhodes, but our defensive coordinator is going to go to Chicago.
I think it's going to be McCarthy.
Forrest. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, boys. So we should get back to this.
All right.
Second half
Rex Ryan
see
and
how
the Jets.
Vikings.
Should we do a recap?
No, I'm good.
Rex Ryan
recap, or are we done?
You guys can do
Rex
the eulogies, okay?
Rex Ryan.
This is it, boys.
Rex
Thanks a lot for coming.
Hold on. JC saying something.
What?
I was just saying Rex Reed in his high beams.
Rex Ryan with the Jets again. That's what everybody's pining for.
Yeah, with his high beams.
You know where he won a state title, right?
Chicklets.
No, where?
Edina West.
No way.
Yes.
Was he Carl Mecklenburg's coach?
No, he was a player when Buddy Ryan was a coach.
Oh, really?
For the Vikings, he played at Edina West. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
You see that? No, I'm not.
All right, boys.
Cheers.
All right. See you guys.
Yeah.
Later.
Yeah.